Right, what's up guys? It's No One Gives a Shit right here, and in this episode I'm going to talk to you about 5 easy ways for you to save money. Let's get right into it. Number 1 is to use the 30-day rule. And basically the 30-day rule is when you see something you want to buy or have or buy for someone, something that you like, and you think about buying it but you're not sure. So what you do is you write down this item, this thing on the piece of paper in your phone, you put it somewhere, and 30 days later you re-look at this item or thing, anything like for example a lamp, a nice shirt, something, and you think about yourself after those 30 days, do I still want to buy it? If yes, go for it. Buy it, it's your money, you do whatever you want with it. And if the answer is no, you don't buy it, because if you're not sure, then it was an emotional impulse. So like the first time you saw it, you may have been like, wow, that's awesome, but then the more you think about it, the more you're like, it's not that cool, I won't buy it. So that's fine, okay, that's fine. So yeah, that's a very simple rule, and I really hope you implement it into your life. However, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I do not control anything you do, okay? Tip number 2 is to use cash. In this day and age, it's very simple to just swipe your cards, pay with your phone, pay wirelessly, pay with anything. So you don't really understand the value of money, because when you pay with cash, it's much more tangible. You know what you're paying with. You can clearly see the amount. You feel the money in your hand, and if you pay $50, it's like, wow, that's a lot of money. But if you just pay it with your phone and you just see the number 50, it's not that important. You know what I mean? Exactly, yeah, that's what I recommend for you to do. Easy. Tip number 3 is to make a budget for yourself. It's pretty simple, this one. It might not be fun to look at your financial situation, but I really recommend you do this, because when you make a budget for yourself, you give yourself limits, and it's easy to calculate with that. For example, if you go into a month and you make brackets for all your expenses, for food, for clothing, for miscellaneous, for anything, and then you also know how much you will have left at the end of the month, which will make it easy for you to invest in something like an index fund, an ETF, real estate, eventually anything. So I really recommend you to do this, because it will have so much benefits for you, and I cannot wait for you to tell me in the comments eventually how much you benefited from it. So yeah, pretty simple, right? Now on to tip number 4, and this one is very simple as well, pretty straightforward. I cannot explain this better than this video does, so please bear with me, look at this video, it's awesome.
Psst. Yeah. Bottles of water, right? Water. 55 pence, 79 pence, couple of quid. I mean, it's no much, but all adds up, doesn't it? Right, now come here. Come here. Are you watching this? Keep your eyes on this bit here, right? Water. Pure water. Anytime I want it, day or night, free of charge. And it tastes just like every other kind of water out there. It tastes fuck all. Cheers.
Cut!
It's not real, is it?
Aye?
It's not real water, is it?
Aye, taste it.
What's that cost you?
No, nothing.
Well, where'd you get it from?
It was when I moved in, they just left it.
You've got to try this. Is it alright for letting them? Is it alright for letting them? Get it.
Taste of absolutely nothing. That's
water.
That one tastes the same as that. They're all tasting
No, here.
they're all brilliant.
You have a shot at that
Oh,
one.
that's
Right,
beautiful,
try
that is
that one.
absolutely beautiful. Try that.
Because it's
Should be
different.
It's gorgeous. Try it with the bowl.
Water.
Yeah. Cheers.
Is it alright if I bring my mates in?
If you haven't already noticed what this was about, this was from not buying bottles of water, because it's pretty much pointless, except if your country, of course, doesn't have good tap water. Of course you can buy bottles of water, no problem with that at all. But in general, if your country has good tap water, do not buy these bottles of water, because they're bad for nature, they're bad for you, and they're bad for your wallet, because it costs money and you don't want to spend money, because we all want to be millionaires, of course. Now on to my last tip. Tip number 5. This one's pretty straightforward as well. And this is to stop buying useless things to impress other people. Simple, right? Exactly. For example, you buy Supreme, you buy Gucci, you buy Levi's, anything branded, to just tell people around you, look, I have money, I can buy things. Don't do that. It's pointless. Look at the world's billionaires. Look at Bill Gates, look at Mark Zuckerberg. They all wear normal clothing. They don't show off their wealth. Why would they, you know? You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You just work for yourself. You do what you have to do. Don't compare yourself too much to other people. If they say, oh, he's wearing shit clothing, do not care, man. Just do what you have to do. Eventually, within 10 years, you'll pull up to that house in a sick car and you'll be like, look, I saved all my money. Because I can, and you didn't, so screw you. I'm gonna find some new friends. So yeah, just don't try to look too much at other people. Like, people are gonna judge you anyway. Just do your own thing and you'll make the best of it. I believe in you. Thank you for watching my video. I hope I'll be back next week and see ya.